Eckhart Tolle quotes: "The past has no power over the present moment. Some changes look negative on the surface, but you will soon realize that space is being created in your life for something new to emerge. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation but your thoughts about it. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. Life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of your consciousness. How do you know this is the experience you need? Because this is the experience you are having at the moment. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. Sometimes letting things go is an act of far greater power than defending or hanging on. To love is to recognize yourself in another. Life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Life is the dancer and you are the dance. Anything that you resent and strongly react to in another is also in you. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. I have lived with several Zen masters, all of them cats. You can only lose something that you have, but you cannot lose something that you are. You find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level. Any action is often better than no action, especially if you have been stuck in an unhappy situation for a long time. If it is a mistake, at least you learn something, in which case it's no longer a mistake. If you remain stuck, you learn nothing. Whatever you fight, you strengthen, and what you resist, persists. Death is a stripping away of all that is not you. The secret of life is to die before you die and find that there is no death. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation but thought about it. Be aware of the thoughts you are thinking. Separate them from the situation, which is always neutral. It is as it is. A genuine relationship is one that is not dominated by the ego with its image-making and self-seeking. In a genuine relationship, there is an outward flow of open, alert attention toward the other person in which there is no wanting whatsoever. All negativity is caused by an accumulation of psychological time and denial of the present. Unease, anxiety, tension, stress, worry, all forms of fear, are caused by too much future, and not enough presence. Guilt, regret, resentment, grievances, sadness, bitterness, and all forms of non-forgiveness are caused by too much past, and not enough presence. Worry pretends to be necessary but serves no useful purpose. It is not uncommon for people to spend their whole life waiting to start living. Accept, then act. Whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. Being spiritual has nothing to do with what you believe and everything to do with your state of consciousness. Is there a difference between happiness and inner peace? Yes. Happiness depends on conditions being perceived as positive. Inner peace does not. If you get the inside right, the outside will fall into place. Primary reality is within, secondary reality without. Pleasure is always derived from something outside you, whereas joy arises from within. All true artists, whether they know it or not, create from a place of no mind, from inner stillness. You do not become good by trying to be good, but by finding the goodness that is already within you, and allowing that goodness to emerge. But it can only emerge if something fundamental changes in your state of consciousness. This, too, will pass. The past gives you an identity and the future holds the promise of salvation, of fulfillment in whatever form. Both are illusions. What a liberation to realize that the voice in my head is not who I am. Who am I then? The one who sees that. Living up to an image that you have of yourself or that other people have of you is inauthentic living. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. Don't let a mad world tell you that success is anything other than a successful present moment. All problems are illusions of the mind. Don't seek happiness. If you seek it, you won't find it, because seeking is the antithesis of happiness. Awareness is the greatest agent for change. Can you look without the voice in your head commenting, drawing conclusions, comparing, or trying to figure something out? As soon as you honor the present moment, all unhappiness and struggle dissolve, and life begins to flow with joy and ease. When you act out the present moment awareness, whatever you do becomes imbued with a sense of quality, care, and love, even the most simple action. When you don't cover up the world with words and labels, a sense of the miraculous returns to your life that was lost a long time ago when humanity, instead of using thought, became possessed by thought. All the things that truly matter, beauty, love, creativity, joy, and inner peace arise from beyond the mind. If your mind carries a heavy burden of past, you will experience more of the same. The past perpetuates itself through lack of presence. The quality of your consciousness at this moment is what shapes the future.